once in an article, Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada expressed his vision about religions. And he said that people are obsessed with this monotheistic conception. They think that monotheism is the highest, although we are dualists, Radha and Krishna. So we have two gods. We have the divine couple in our heart. So we are not monotheists, right? And this is his expression, the predominating and the predominated part of the existence. One is the female aspect of divinity, and the other is the male aspect of divinity. I mean, but who is predominating and who is predominated? Just try to understand for yourself. Because once you might think that Krishna is the boss, but other times you will understand that, well, somebody else is pulling the strings. But anyway, this is a sweet game. But the reflection of that original game on this material platform is maybe not so sweet, not so satisfying, but the original game is excellent. It's very delicate. It's a very nice game. So, and who is this, predominated moiety of the Absolute? This is so dry and so boring and so complicated expressions that it's very difficult for us to understand. What is this? But if we say Radhe, this will be the result. You will smile, right? If you think the predominated moiety, you say, "Oh, it's not for me." But when we hear Sri Krishna, for example, right? Immediately you will understand something. Some divine touch will come to you. And Sri Krishna is not only like a polite way to name God. We know that Sri should be added. Sri Guru, right? Sri Krishna. Or Sri Ravi Shankar. No. It's not only a title. In the name of Krishna, or with the name of Krishna, the Sri is Radha. So whenever you say Sri Krishna, this is Radhe Shyam, this is Radha Krishna, Radha Govinda. That is, Radha is the love and Krishna is the beauty. So if you are too much symbolic, then you can say that this is the meeting of the opposites, black and white, and yin yang, and everybody is very enthused. Yes, now we come closer to the truth. Even Buddhism has a black god and white goddess united. So this symbolism is there everywhere. But for us to say Sri Krishna is the best symbol of this unity principle beyond dualities, beyond formalities. So the ultimate principles in life is beauty and love, and the ultimate religion. If we want to give a definition of religion, which is quite a difficult task, theology is working on that for 2,000 years and not accomplished yet. Still, if we want to give a definition on what is religion, here in the Saturday afternoon definition, this is the meeting of beauty and love in the hearts of human beings. This is our religion. When Sri and Krishna meets in your heart, this is real religion. Then something will happen. A divine transaction will happen. Will start. And and this is the specialty of the Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu accepted Bhagavatam as the topmost scripture, the most important scripture. But as he is a hidden avatar, the Bhagavatam is also a hidden scripture. Although this is glorified as the most important Purana and etc., still, if you read the stories, sometimes the demons are described, and the Patala Loka, and the universe's structure, and time, and primary creation. So why? Is this the most important scripture? And the different lineages of dynasties and prophecies here and there, and why? But there is some essential points in the Srimad Bhagavatam why it is the most important scriptures. So where to find these essential points? What do you think?
Because the essence of Bhagavatam is devotion, Bhakti.
Correct.
It's hidden. Outside it looks like politics and all these things. But if you go deeper, you see it's only about the devotion to God.
It's a very good point. Yes. So little hidden. Did you hear? Tell it aloud.
There are many politics in Bhagavatam, politics, dynasties, like you said, but everything. But the essence is hidden. The essence is devotion to God. Or we can see Dhruva is devoted to God, Prahlad is devoted to God, Bali is devoted to God. Every story has this point. Bhagavatam. It's about big devotees, Maharajas.
Yes. That's a good point. So where to find essential points in Bhagavatam? Tenth canto. Yeah, good.
In everywhere.
Well, everywhere, but then it's too long to memorize these 18,000 verses. It's little difficult. So we have to focus. So if you focus the Chatushloki Bhagavatam, it's like a condensed message. But this is like the tattva essence of the Bhagavatam. Like, I was in the beginning, I am now, I will exist when this whole world is disappeared, and you have to go on with your search. This is the essence of these 4 verses, right? So there is illusion, there is me, I'm God, and there is you, there are you. So search for me, right? This is the tattva essence of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Chatushloki Srimad Bhagavatam. All the major scriptures, they do have such essential message. But the rasic essence of the Bhagavatam is hidden in the 10th canto. Right. But even the 10th canto, if you examine the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the longest canto? Which one is the longest? This is the 10th, right? Some more than 80 chapters. So, from among these 80 chapters, where to find the essential points? Correct. The 5 chapters describing Ras. So, therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is the main scripture, accepted as the main scripture. And if we accept Srimad Bhagavatam as a main scripture, revelation, then we can easily decide which divine personality is, so to say, higher, right? But it's very, very bad, very weak expressions, higher, because then you easily think that the other person is lower. But this is not a question. But who is our God? Who is our God, according to Bhagavatam?
Govinda.
Nanda.
Oh, there are so many gods there. Remain on the Tattva platform. This is Krishna's tu Bhagavan Swayam, right? So this is the starting point. Krishna's tu Bhagavan Swayam. Bhagavan, Supreme Lord. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. This is the starting point of the Bhagavatam. Later on, of course, he describes many different aspects of the Supreme. But therefore, if we focus this essential point, that Bhagavatam as a topmost scripture, the first declaration of the Bhagavatam, Krishna is God, He is the Supreme, and then it starts to describe the search for Him, then gives in the Rasa chapters how to carry on this search, then you can accomplish nicely. So, Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna. Jai Radhe! You came on a very good point.